I've tried so many different exercises for vertical leap training. If I had to strip it all down to one workout and commit to it for the rest of my life, these would be the exercises. We start with short hill sprints, 15 to 20 meters, all out, walk back down. Here's the thing about hills. They force your foot to strike aggressively and your knee to drive forward. Because the incline punishes overstriding, that's not just safer on the hamstrings, it's the same mechanical quality that shows up in jump research. A 2025 study on elite sprinters found that the faster, more efficient ground contact during sprinting was strongly correlated with vertical and squat jump performance. I like hill sprints because it provides that high CNS neural drive in sprinting with a little bit of resistance with a slight incline. A little random behind the scenes as I'm filming this, I'm trying to move the camera and get as many angles of me running as possible, but I only got a few more in this set. This looks pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, this is okay. All right. Now this will be good because it forces me to run through that line, and you'll be able to see it as I run through the line. It's crazy, I don't know how much I got on that last rep, but my camera's overheating. It's getting warm in Fresno, but we got one more rep. We're gonna get it done, make it happen. All right, that's hill runs. Now it's time to go to the weight room, get that lift in. All right, I had to go home and record this part because my mic was picking up a lot of the music and I don't want to get flagged, but the next exercise is going to be hang cleans. Now, initially, one of the reasons why I liked hang cleans because I had thought that the triple extension mimicked jumping, but a biomechanical comparison of the vertical jump, the clean and the jump squat found the clean is not kinematically similar to a vertical jump. It includes a double knee bend phase the jump doesn't have, and hip extension times and peak forces differ. So why still do it? The clean produced a rate of force development roughly 4.5 times higher than either the vertical jump or the jump squat. Rate of force development, how fast you can produce force, not just how much, is the trainable quality that transfers back into jump takeoff, where you only have a fraction of a second of ground contact to do your work. So, although I was wrong in my reasoning, it is still very applicable to my jump training. Another focus in my cleans is my power to weight ratio. So the goal is to move as much weight as possible, as fast as I can, while maintaining a lean body weight. I know I'm pretty confident that I could probably get up to 190, 195, 200, and I can clean big numbers. But my goal isn't so much to lift a heavy weight as to maintaining that ratio of keeping my body weight down and moving as much weight as possible, as fast as possible. All right, it's interesting. Initially, when I was planning this workout, I was going to use front squats, but I decided to attack this with more of a unilateral focus. So the next lower leg movement that I wanted to include would be the reverse lunge. And I really like using this machine. It's a power squat. So it kind of takes some of the stability out of the exercise and really focusing on just like sitting back and driving through my glutes. I really like a single leg exercise, not only because I do single leg jumps, but I find working unilaterally helps not only with the single leg jumping, but also my double leg jumping goes up when I'm addressing my weaknesses. So single leg reverse lunges. All right, finished the workout. Kind of wanted to do a recap. I think in the past I would like start rambling at the beginning of the video and no one watched because they didn't want to hear me talk, but put it at the end, and more so just kind of recapping everything, hopefully getting all the things that I missed. Like I said, going over these exercises, this workout. If I had one to choose, this would be the workout that I would do. Now, one, it is not just one workout that is going to build your vertical. It is a lifestyle, discipline, determination, dedication, all those things over a long period of time. If it were easy, everybody would have done it by now. That's what makes this journey a journey, and I'm really enjoying the process of the journey. Hill sprints are a staple. That's one of the things that I would do, hill sprints and cleans. If I were to add things in between to kind of put sprinkles, if I'm not doing hill sprints, do cleans, and I would pair that with a vertical jump. I would pair that with a depth jump, something explosive, something, you know, related to the things that I am training for. So fire the body fast and then do that skill very fast. Reverse lunges, like I said, I 50-50 with the front squat versus the single leg. Today I chose to focus on the single leg strength, but I really do like front squats. Oddly enough, the research shows that there's no difference, or there's not much of a difference between the back squat and the front squat. I really like the front squat because the core engagement, it relates to my clean. So by getting better at the front squat, it helps my clean, which also helps just my overall movement. So I like the front squat over the back squat. I like the back squat, don't get me wrong, but if I had to choose, the front squat I would choose the front squat over the back squat for vertical leap. And then accessories, I wanted to hit more accessories, but the gym was kind of packed, so I really didn't get to hit all of them. But like I said, this workout was if I had to choose, you know, the specific things. So good girl, bad girl, I really want to hit the hips. In my personal experience, when I work on my hips and I'm strengthening my hips, pay attention to my hips, it relieves some of the tension in my knee. So for that, that is the thing that I would do. If you had a hamstring or quad, I would pay more attention to that. Another thing that I kind of want to add to this is I am training for a contest. I'm getting ready for a contest, so my training is specific to me. I will be having another workout later today. So with that, keeping that in mind, I'm not overdoing it on this specific workout. I'm not trying to throw everything in one workout to make it look good, because that would make for a great YouTube video, but that's not the goal. I'm not here to be a YouTuber. I'm here to show you what I do to help me jump, and hopefully that helps you in your journey. But understand that, you know, there's a lot of stuff out on the internet. There's a lot of good stuff out on the internet, but there's a lot of stuff out on the internet. So you kind of have to do your due diligence. You have to try it for yourself and get your experience, including this video. If you find this helpful, give it a try. If you have any questions, please comment below. I'm here to help you guys. But if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. Everybody's bodies respond differently to different things. And in my experience, this is what has helped me. So I kind of want to just put all of that out there for you guys. Thank you guys for supporting. Like I said, once I get to 50,000, I've been talking about this for like almost 10 years, but 50,000, I'm dropping a free vertical leap program. I still think I'm gonna, you know, stay true to my word. I'm doing that. I'm actually gonna start working on filming it now because I'm at 44,000. I think it's gonna happen soon. My plan is to do it this summer. So be on the lookout for that. Tell your friends, support, watch the shorts, watch the long form content. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, at @JClarkTheJumper. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Look out for more in the future. Take care.